So I'm Caroline Gosselin. I run the Experience New Jersey team in New Jersey, really cover most of northern New Jersey and the train line towns to New York City.
Awesome. Thanks, Caroline, for being here. Really appreciate it. I just have a few questions for you about eXp. So first of all, why did you join eXp?
It was a journey. I mean, it's not something that I did overnight. I'm very plugged into the industry. I've attended masterminds and conferences over the years, and little by little, every year, I would see some of these amazing teams and operators switching over to eXp. And when one of my mentors moved over, I finally just called her up and I said, "What is going on? Tell me more about this company." And as I'm sure you've heard a lot, once you hear it, you can't unhear it, or once you see it, you can't unsee it. It was just, it's a different model. It's really kind of transforming real estate into to the future. I mean, it's really a company that is forward thinking, and it didn't take me long after having that conversation to actually make the switch. So.
Awesome. That's awesome. So thank you for answering that. So my next question is, you joined, it seems to be everything you expected, but what keeps you here at eXp?
So what keeps me at eXp? A lot of things. I think, the mindset and the environment. I think as an entrepreneur, like, your environment is super critical. And I think that being in this forward thinking, collaborative environment is something that I was ready for. I was ready for a switch, for some new ideas to be infused with new energy. And I think, what keeps me here is really just being able to run my business the way that I want to, and to get inspiration from other great leaders as to what they're doing. And we're all about sharing in this organization. And so it's been really liberating to kind of run my business here.
Awesome. So culture is really important. You hear a lot about culture, especially nowadays with brokerages. How would you describe the culture at eXp?
The culture at eXp is, it's very collaborative. There is a lot of energy right now. I mean, we are building the real estate company of the future, and I feel like we are all feeling that. I mean, we are all part owners. We're all shareholders at eXp, and I think that influences the culture very much, because we care about where the company is going. We care about our colleagues, our fellow shareholders, and so I think the culture is all about thinking big, being bold, being entrepreneurial, and building your business, right? You're not just a realtor. You're not just running, you're not just helping people buy and sell homes. You're actually running a business that's changing lives. And I think that a lot of people here at eXp take that very seriously.
Speaking of growing your business, how has eXp, well, I know that you came from another company. They weren't quite ready for you. You had a lot of out of the box ideas and they weren't ready to adapt. So my next question is, how has eXp helped you in your business since you've been here?
So eXp has helped my business in a lot of ways. I mean, they provide systems and tools that we can plug into, but really kind of the intangible part is being in an environment with other real estate entrepreneurs who are really pushing the envelope, and running their business as entrepreneurs and business owners, and the ideas that that they share with us. And I think eXp really fosters that environment. So I think just by being a forward-thinking company and attracting forward-thinking people, it's kind of put my mind into second, third gear as to like, okay, well, where am I taking this? What's possible?
I know that eXp is a cloud-based brokerage, and that's going to be one of the next questions I'm going to ask you. But when you see brick and mortars, they have a lot of in-person trainings, right? So training, I'm assuming, is done in the cloud. And what kind of training does eXp offer that you find to be the most valuable?
So eXp offers a lot of training, and I know a lot of companies say that they offer a lot of training, but eXp really, not only is it, certified coaches that offer free training, but it's also, the icon leaders in our company, the teams that are, selling the most homes every year, really opening their playbooks. There is a culture of sharing, and education in our company. And the fact that some of these top operators across the country kind of open their playbook has been really useful to us. It helps us kind of, balance what we're doing, making sure that, we're in the know of all the new trends, new, business strategies, et cetera. And then there's training at all levels. So, I mean, there's trainings that for me as a team leader, but then there's also trainings for my agents on buyer scripts, working with buyers, working with sellers. There's no shortage of opportunities.
Awesome. So conferences are a very popular thing, and now they're getting more popular as we're getting back in person, which is a lot of fun. There's a shareholder summit. The eXp shareholder summit is coming up. I know that you're planning to attend. Why is it important for agents to attend this summit?
So I think it's important for people to attend, company events. I think the shareholder summit, which is coming up, is a great one. I went last year and I made a lot of connections. I was new to the company, so for me, it really was a great introduction to the culture and meeting, some of my agent partners across the country. So I think just for that alone, being able to kind of, meet your other shareholders is amazing. And there were some great keynote speakers, some great events, and just an opportunity to kind of get out of the everyday of your business, and kind of think more critically and more broadly about the industry and where you want to take your business when you get home is really important.
Awesome. Well, Caroline, this has been a great interview. Thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate you
Thank
being
you.
here.